this is Pat with the Insider Show. We're about to walk into a house here at 842 Costner. It's a house we have that we're going to be doing a rehab on. This is going to be pre-rehab, so we can walk around, we can see what I see when I go out and I look for homes. Number one, I'm going to back out here. I'm going to show you what the exterior of the home looks like. As you can see, it's brick, pretty well appointed, nice lanterns in the front, some beautiful arches, kind of a Moorish touch to the exterior of the home. This is a home, this is in an area of about $200,000 homes. If we walk in, we can see this home is all tile. So, we're probably going to have to spend, number one, we'll be replacing all this white tile with more modern tile, and we'll also be neutralizing this home. As you can see, there's lots of mirrors. There's lots of white in this home. So we're going to be adding hardwood flooring in this home once you walk in, so that your foyer will actually be a sort of a tan with some marbling in it of some tile. And then once you come into the main front room, this would be your formal front room. This would be, of course, a hardwood floor. This would be a 3/4 inch red oak hardwood floor. Everywhere where you see mirrors, hi, that's actually me here filming, you can see everywhere you see the mirrors will be replaced with drywall. And so the home will have a much more finished look. You will also have white quarter round trim around the bottom, so it's going to be like a chocolate mousse. So you're going to see more architectural colors when this home is done. As far as the condition of this home, it's in fairly good condition. There are some issues, as with most homes, but when you come in and you've got these things and you rehab them, we're looking at probably about a $60,000 investment here to bring this home up to modern standards, and that includes getting everything from, new countertops, new kitchen cabinets, all the bathrooms remodeled. Here I'm in the kitchen now. You can see, for its time, this was an absolutely stunning home. You've got sort of a galley, sort of a situation, but it's actually not in an enclosed space. It's a beautiful sized kitchen. You see it's got ceiling lights, and you just got light bulbs in there now. Those, of course, will all be replaced. We'll have to figure out what we'll do. We'll probably use some sort of recessed lighting up in there to create, some controllable lighting in the kitchen. Countertops, of course, will be granite. But you can see, when you buy these things, you come out and look, all of these homes are winterized, so there's no way you can test them to see if there's any water working or anything else. This also has an electric stove. You can see, but it's nice open space for the kitchen. So really, not much of a redesign necessary on the kitchen. All we need to do here is get a new cabinetry, which we will go with our cherry cabinets. We will probably go with, I'm not sure the color of the countertop yet, but it'll be cherry cabinets with our stainless polished silver handles, as that would match the stainless steel appliances we'll put in here. Now, if we look, this is where we came in from. That's the entrance. So I went to the right on the home, and I went out into the formal living room and dining room. Now, this would be considered your family room. Family room, I generally like to put in carpeting, something warm, so it's like more of a cozy space, more so than a hardwood floor, which is more of a formal space. Actually, people love hardwood flooring, but it's one of those things. Carpet is kind of a comfort sort of thing. If customers request, I sometimes can replace the carpeting with hardwood. But as I'm saying, this is still, we've got wood paneling in here. You can hear me knocking on it. We've got wood paneling. The wood paneling will have to be replaced. That's a painted wood paneling. Once again, huge mirrors, got to be replaced. This room does, and this house does feature one other thing though, and that's a bonus 3 seasons room, which is heated. You can see here's our exterior wall, and that would be the sliding door. And as we slide across, you'll see we have a fully two-sided, actually, 3 seasons room with glass and screens. Okay? And you've got heat along the floor. Now, that heat will remain. That is an electric heat board system, which makes this a functional room for most of the year. You've also got a nice ceiling fan. We'll replace the ceiling fan. And of course, in all of our homes, we have to upgrade electric, and we also have to check plumbing, heating and air conditioning. All of the major things that you need in a home, we have to check and renew. Now, this is what your baths look like when you get into these homes. They can be beat up. This one's in fairly good shape. Overall, this is just your half bath. We'll go upstairs to the living space now. As you can see, these folks must have had allergies or just really loved white, because everything's white. Now we get upstairs, we've got carpeting in our bedroom, so we've got 3 good-sized bedrooms. Once again, mirrors, all that'll be replaced. Nice sized closet in here, you can see. But a nice sized bedroom. I'd say this one's probably about 12 by 12. We further go down the hall here. To our left, we have a bathroom. And as you can see, this is dated. This is probably 70s. You've got some sort of tiling here. It's combination vinyl, it seems like to me. Pretty much everything's kind of old and worn here, but needs to be replaced. Obviously, we will do the home with new tile around the tub, new toilet, new vanity, new sink, new plumbing features. Also new mirror and everything else. Moving further back, we have one of the larger bedrooms. This would be the master. You can see, once again, this tile is in here, all replaced. This usually on the upper levels. We try to put carpeting, once again, for warmth in the family. It's nice to get up and warm your toes on carpet rather than stepping onto a, area rug that you might slip on. In the master here, you see we do have a stand-up shower. That will be redone. I don't really have room to move the toilet, the master bath toilet, as I do have the other bath on the other side. So if I subtracted space from here, I'd be subtracting space from what would be the other side, which would be the master bath for the other bedrooms. And we come into our 3rd bedroom. Once again, a nice large bedroom, this one with carpet. So I'm guessing, like I'm saying, we got 2 bedrooms with carpet and one with ceramic tile. So I'm assuming somebody had some pretty bad allergies here. But overall, you get a little laundry chute here. This is what they kind of look like in the beginning. They can be much worse. This one's not in awful condition, but it's not in good condition either. It's virtually everything in this house needs to be touched to bring it back to new. If we want to, we'll go downstairs to complete the tour here of what this is. And as you go downstairs here, you see, let me turn on the lights if they work. They're not working right now. I'll go downstairs. You can see that we've got drywall halfway up. Well, that tells me at some point in time there was water in the basement. There was some sort of water erosion happening here, and that means generally that it was, probably mold. You can see in some of this, you can see some staining here on the wood, and that means that at some point in time the basement was pretty moist. Now, it doesn't mean it was flooded. It does mean, however, if you look at the lower levels here, you can see just discoloration. Now, that's just sometimes aging, but it also shows you that sometimes that this wood should probably be treated, because there's really only 2 types of mold that can affect a homeowner or a home, and that would be one that's called Stachybotrys, and I just forgot the second one. Well, the second one is one I want to talk about. It's the one that is just basically, it is the one that, Cladosporium. Sorry, Cladosporium is the one that eats wood. So if you ever hear of a home that has mold, there's only mold in areas where there's water. So, the reality of it is, when you check a home and you look around, you look to see if there's been water intrusion spaces. Now, along the walls here, there's no real spots where it looks like water really intruded, but, if this wasn't insulated, if this, somebody finishes a basement and they throw up 2x4s or something like that without insulation, the heat difference between the outside and the inside can cause problems, and will cause mold to grow, whether or not the basement's been soaking wet or not. And also, when you buy foreclosed homes, they've been sitting sometimes. This has probably been vacant for a year, maybe 2 years, who knows. As you can look back here, obviously new hot water heater is needed. Also a new furnace is needed. Got a nice old slop sink here. This is one of them old sturdy solid ones. You don't find them anymore. That's probably 200 pounds right there, just that. Probably some type of cast iron or something. And we also got a sump pump over here. We also have an access panel that leads outside. Now, that's because there's a finished area down here in the basement. Now, most municipalities will require that you add an access or an egress point to a basement in case there's any type of fire. Also down here, you'll see there is a recessed ceiling. So this will all be refinished and finished up as well. Anyway, that's the tour of this home. That's kind of what I'm looking at. Initial estimate, I'm saying about $60,000 to bring this up to absolute new condition, and you'll have to just follow along. And I'm sure Ryan will be bringing you through here for a tour pretty soon after we get started on it, and then Jenny will bring you the final product. So anyway, you have a good day. This is Pat, The Insider Show. Hope you enjoy it. Keep watching.